Hello, this is Julie. Welcome to the Thrifty Paper Garden. Well, as true to my name, I did some thrifting lately. I had been using a punch card every time I'd make a purchase, and I had enough punches for 30% off my order. And I don't normally go to thrift stores on non-sale days, but it was sweet going on a non-sale day and being able to use my 30% off because the crowd was down and it was just enjoyable to walk around and thrift and not have any crowds. But first, I think it was a week ago, I've been scouring the different Targets around me because they were having scrapbook stuff really reasonably priced on clearance, getting rid of that and bringing back some more stuff. And I found this cute tape Fetty, they call it, from Hello Kitty. And if you can see, it's focusing. Normally $6, got it for $1.78. There's 108 feet and 12 different tapes, so that's kind of cute. Add those to my packages or kid birthday cards. And then they had this cute tissue paper for fairly reasonable, and I thought that would be fun as well. And I stopped over at Michael's and I didn't find much. Don't need much, but I always check off the 75% off section, and they had this, and I don't know if the packaging looked like it had been opened or something, but this was $1.74, and what attracted it to me is that it is magnets. And these are the sheets. They come two together in the pack, and these are magnets for save the date magnets that you would send, brides would send out, brides-to-be. And this is how I store a lot of my thin dies. I have a little box that holds all these envelopes, and I put in the front, I put what the shape is, and in the back I put the dies. And these sheets fit perfectly in my little sleeves, and they hold pretty well. They're probably not as strong as some magnets, but I don't need a whole lot of strength. So even, they said the regular price for this was $6.99, so even they say 50% off, $3.50 for 30 sheets. I think that's a pretty good price. And actually I think I got this when it was 50% off. So I don't need any more scrapbook albums, and I could cover up this part of the album, but a nice Creative Memories album still in the package for 50 cents. Yeah, I thought it would be a good deal. And I found a stamp, and I don't need stamps, but I just thought this would make a wonderful winter card. You stamp that up in dark colors and then glitter up maybe red or any shiny color, and that would be a very striking card. So that was fun to find. And then I found these, and I think I remember seeing them, let's see, it says Home Goods. So we don't have Home Goods around here, we have Marshalls or TJ Maxx. And even in the thrift store it was kind of expensive, but when you have a project in mind for it, the price is a little bit more reasonable. So there are these nice cards that have glitter on them, just real pretty, with I believe they're red envelopes. And even when the cards are gone, it's a nice little box. So I got that, and then I found this at the thrift store, and I had not gotten it at Michael's after the holidays, but for the price they were asking for this, and it looks like a full box, I thought I could get it. And then I found these different ribbons, And again, I do not need ribbons, but these are a little bit different than what I had. And I thought I could take the Sizzix Tim Holtz bow die and that should make beautiful bows out of this. I'm assuming this is kind of a plush. It may not cut through this, but I also have an original die, Sizzix die, that definitely would cut through the fabric. So I want to give that a try. And then, like I always do, I look at clothing, and I found this shirt just loaded with these cute buttons, and I got 25% off that price. Now normally you don't find shirts that price, but Lord knows I needed it, so it was a good price. So I'll have fun cutting off all those buttons and using those in projects. Remember to look at your clothing. I did find one nice doily, real pretty, and another purse. I just can't seem to get enough of these cute little purses. Of course, I know I'm going to have granddaughters someday, and by then I'll be willing to let them play dress up with them, and I will enjoy them in the time being. And the piece I was so surprised to find, and the price was just very reasonable. Look at this. I believe it is probably or vintage, if not antique, metal toy phone. I have a shelf in my family room that has vintage toys, some of my own, some of aunts and uncles. So isn't that the most precious thing? And again, it was cheap. So those are some of the fun finds that I found. I found a few more things, but those are for my store, and I want to make sure I get them listed before I show them. So thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you later. Bye.